welcome back to another What's in There video, where I'm going to take and show you exactly what comes in this box so that you can make a better informed decision on whether or not you want to add this to your collection for Small Star Empires. With that being said, this is the expansion for Small Star Empires called Dawn of Discoveries. So let's get down to the table. I'll show you exactly what comes in here and how it all works together, and we'll come back with some final thoughts in just a few moments. So this is everything you're going to be getting in the Dawn of Discoveries expansion for Small Star Empires. You're first of all going to be getting a technology deck, which you're going to be able to use minerals that you have mined throughout the breadth of the galaxy to pay for them and add them to you. These are basically one-time uses during the course of the game. We'll get to those in just a few moments. There are also research centers, which are going to be places where you're going to be able to get mining these different minerals and so forth and so on. You get 4 new tiles to add to your board building abilities. And then you're also going to be getting 4 unexplored systems. The abandoned research station, basically when you enter and reveal this system, you can colonize it with the city, and you immediately draw 1 mineral from the bag. The pirate base is much like what was in the Galactic Divide, where if you reveal this, you have to pay either 1 power, if you're using the Galactic Divide expansion, or if you're also using the Dawn of Discoveries expansion, you can pay 1 power or 1 mineral to avoid having to damage your ship when you find that pirate base. You also have the Plasma Storm, and the Plasma Storm is when you enter and reveal this system, you have to damage your ship unless you pay 1 mineral of any kind. And then finally, the Quantum Filament tile here. Whenever you enter and reveal that system, you can colonize it with a city and then draw 1 mineral from the bag, or if you colonize it with a research station, you can immediately research a technology that is available in the market. Now, whenever you colonize a place with a research station, you're going to draw a mineral from the bag randomly and basically put it inside the research station. And then the next person that colonizes in a system that is adjacent to this will be able to take that mineral into their own supply, and then the owner of the research station will be able to draw a random mineral from the bag and add it to their supply. Now, minerals are going to be placed on the board in any system that has 1 planet in it. So if this were on the board, you would have a mineral here and a mineral here, but 1 would not be put here. And so whenever you come in and you colonize that system, you'll be able to take the mineral and add it to your tableau. Now, at the beginning of the game, during setup, you're going to take the technology deck and deal 5 cards out for the market. And these are the technologies that are currently available. When one is taken, it's replaced by another card from the deck. Now, additionally, you have some of these symbols down here. So unless you're using black holes in your game, you would not be using these 2 cards because it has the black hole symbol on them. So as you can see here, over here, you would basically, in order to purchase this technology, you would have to spend 2 red minerals and 1 colorless mineral, which basically means any other kind. So you could use this, you could purchase this using 3 reds or 2 reds and a green, or whatever it might be. Over here, you have to use the exact specific ones, 1 white, 1 green, and 1 red. Same thing with this one. And then over here, you have 2 white and 2 of any color, or 2 white and 2 of any color. Now, when you have these in front of you, you're going to be able to play them only once throughout the course of the game, and it has an effect that you'll carry out. For example, here, the long-range torpedoes, it says after you move and colonize with a ship, damage an opponent's ship adjacent to the ship you just moved. So you'll do that, and then you'll also score 1 point for having done that on this one. Other ones may not score you any points, but they give you a choice of what you can do. And then we have stuff like mineral refineries, where it's 3 of any color to put out, and it's going to score you 2 points. So that's that. And then we have Nebula Drive, and we have Nebula Generators. So as you can see, these are just different types of abilities and different types of technologies that you're going to be able to use during the course of your game at least once. So we have evacuation modules, we have EMP cannons, we have domination pods. Whoa, those Those sound friendly. It says, after you move and colonize with a ship, score 1 point for each opponent city adjacent to yours, your ships that you just moved. All right, well, that's not as bad as it originally sounded. We also have deep space scanners. It's going to score you 3 points. You can only use it if you're using the unexplored systems variant, but it says take a look at 2 face-down unexplored systems and then return them face down. All right, deep space colony modules. Up here where you're going to get 1 point after you move and colonize with a ship. Choose an adjacent uncolonized planetary system and colonize it with a city. So that's pretty cool as well. And then finally down here, this will be the last one we give you. Not all of them, of course, but the data extraction drones, where it says play a technology ability from a used technology card controlled by an opponent, and you'll get 1 point when you're able to do that. But as you can see, the technology deck has a lot of different cards in it, so there's a lot of different stuff going on here, but you get the gist. Now, as I said in the Galactic Divide What's in There video that I did a couple days ago, this is the main purpose for this video is to simply show you what you get and kind of explain how it works with the game so that you can make a better decision on whether or not you're going to purchase it with your base game or add it to your base game that you already did purchase. So hopefully we've already accomplished that. Now, what I did want to do here, just like I did with the Galactic Divide, is to kind of talk about the different things that this expansion does for the game, since I just freshly reviewed the game earlier. Gave it a 5. Now, I also said after the Galactic Divide that with that expansion, my rating of the game is a 6 out of 10. So I like that expansion that much. Now, with this expansion, with adding in the research stations and the technologies and all of that kind of stuff and the minerals, this added kind of a Euro game feel to it, where yeah, those new technologies could be used in kind of a warlike manner, but this had the kind of Euro-y feel of going out and finding minerals, collecting those minerals, and then using them to purchase these different technologies that will do different things and get you different points. So it felt very Euro-y to me, and so this was probably out of the two, this is definitely my least favorite of the two, because I just didn't really care that much for what it added to the game. I liked the variable player powers in Galactic Divide much, much, much better, and the battle stations. So with all that being said, I think that this is a good expansion if you're more of a Euro-y type of gamer that wants to, kind of collect my own pocket of resources and use those resources to purchase different kinds of technologies, which will let me do all these different little things. And it's more of kind of a bean pusher type aspect than the Galactic Divide was. So hopefully that gives you a little bit more clarity on what the expansion does for the game. But really, again, like I said, my main purpose here is to just show you what you're going to get in the box so that you can make a better informed decision on it. So with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you for joining me. I certainly appreciate it. We'll see you guys and gals on the flip side. Take care now.